3, 2, 1. Yo, what's up, everybody? We're back, episode 4 of the Kickback. Make some noise! Woo! But no, man, been back. Just been chilling as of late. Life been kind of lifing, bro. Been teaching kids, be getting like kind of bullied by 6th graders and calling me Unc all day. But it's all good though. I love the kids, but y'all crazy sometimes. But besides me, today we have a very special episode. This person is like an overall cool, chill, goofy, but so creative, so smart. It's just like a very like inspiration to like lots of people. I feel like inspiration to me.
Aww.
So please make some noise for Lela.
Hey.
Lela.
Hello, everybody.
What's going on, big Lela?
Hey, do I have anything on my face?
No, you're tripping.
No? Okay, cool.
You're good.
I was eating Cheetos before this, so.
Don't even trip.
They were actually really yummy. What's up, Kingsley?
How you been? How's life been for you? You just came back from Vegas.
I just came back from Vegas.
Crazy.
Should I tell the story or should I keep it cute?
Kind of, you could tell the story.
Okay, so here's what happened, guys. I have 2 very crazy friends. Let me take you back.
Take you back.
Friday evening, get a text in a group chat. Hey, who wants to go to Vegas? I'm thinking, what the hell? You know, why would we go to Vegas? Familiar Faces is having a party out there. We're like, fuck it, let's go. I'm like, I can't go, guys. Work, priorities.
Life, money.
I have stuff to do.
Yeah, exactly.
It gets to Sunday, they're driving to Vegas. I get a text message, or I get a call first, then I get a text message. Mm-hmm. Call me back ASAP, Lela. Right. So I call them back, not even on my break. Call them back mid-shift. I'm like, hey guys, like what's going on? Like, is there anything wrong? They're like, what if we get you a flight to Vegas and you can drive back with us? I'm like, shit. And my original excuse for not going to Vegas was because like I have work, like I can't miss work.
Exactly.
I need the money.
Bills, priorities, you know.
Bills. So that was like the priority. That was the main thing. I was already going to be done with work at this time. They were like going to give me a flight at 8 o'clock. Get the flight, booked at 8 o'clock. They're like, you're coming to Vegas and we're going to party.
Look.
I get to the airport, damn near missed the flight by like inches. But I made it. I prevailed. Went out to Vegas with the girls. It was so much fun. Like anything I do with them was so much fun. We just, to be honest, we were just drunk the entire time.
Just vibes.
It was hot as fuck. So Vegas? I feel like, yeah, it was like reaching 104, and then at night it was like 90. So I was like,
one of those like sweaty sleeps.
It was just like, it was sweaty.
Nasty.
You know, people just stick to you, and it just feels like you feel groggy, you feel disgusting.
Like
you just
I don't know.
Literally, you just want to take a shower the entire time you're there. But that was that. Vegas was good.
Vegas was vibes.
Vegas was really fun. Would I do it again? Maybe not for the rest of the year.
Maybe no.
But next year they'll see me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're back, baby.
Yeah.
Vegas,
we're back.
Be prepared.
100%. But yeah, Vegas was good. How have you been? What you been up to?
I've been good, honestly. Yeah. Just working.
Yeah.
Just like still trying to like have a balance with work, but still like do my creative shit at the same time.
Right.
So that's been its own little thing, but
Aren't we all trying to do that?
That's the thing. I'm 25 now.
Industry's tough.
Industry's crazy.
Industry's really tough.
Give us jobs, please.
Give us jobs,
please.
like immediately.
Please. Just give us money, actually.
Especially black and brown people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah. Honestly, how are your legs doing?
Oh!
You literally just ran a marathon on Saturday.
Wow, I did run a marathon on Saturday. You know what? I completely forgot about that.
No, like, what, like, take us through the mindset of like.
So I didn't find out I was running the marathon a week before it was happening. Actually, it wasn't a marathon. Sorry, it was a half marathon. I didn't find out it was happening until a week before. Friend texted me. She works at Nike, so she was like, "Do you want to race, or do you want to go into the race?"
You want to race?
Like,
like what the fuck?
I'm like, fuck it, like.
Bro, half a marathon.
I have not. Didn't train. The most I'm running like for the past 2 months is probably like 8 miles a week, which, you know, isn't really ideal for a half marathon. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, whatever I do, like, I just want to finish this shit. As long as I finish it, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, like what the fuck?
So yeah, started the race. I was feeling great. I was in that bitch.
In your zone, like.
I was in that bitch jogging, nigga. Like, I was like can I cuss?
Oh yeah.
Sorry. I was in that bitch.
Goes back.
Just having the time of my life. I get to my 5th mile, I start picking shit up, and I'm like, damn, like, I'm really running a half fucking marathon right now. Because we were running around our city. We were running around in the city of Inglewood, and then we reached Fox Hills as our halfway point.
Crazy.
Yeah, we reached that as our halfway point, looped it back around. Honestly, would I do it again? 1000%. I'd probably, because I didn't train for this one.
I'm like, what
so
the fuck,
yeah,
man?
I didn't train for this one, but I've been running for about a year. My knees were on fire the entire time though. Like if I didn't stop, because if I had stopped, like I know I probably would have been like, yeah, I'd have been like, my knees are gonna give out.
Knees on E. Like.
Yeah. So I didn't stop the entire time. People are asking
You
me.
didn't stop?
No.
Like
The entire time. Maybe like for like 2 minutes when I was walking up a hill, because the hill was like really fucked me up, but I didn't stop the entire time of the run.
Lela, what?
I know.
What?
And so like I forget that that's not other people's reality. So they're like, are you insane?
I'm like, bro,
I'm like a little insane.
That's not my reality. I'm just like, you didn't stop at all?
I didn't stop
knees?
at all.
Did you say your knees were kind of like...
No, they were really stressed. Like I knew that I put so much pressure on them because they started like shaking a little bit. They started shaking a little bit, and I was like, dog, I gotta finish this shit. Like, whether y'all like it or not, literally telling my nervous system in my brain. I'm like, whether y'all like it or not, like, we gotta get through this shit, man.
Oh, shit.
So my projected time, like, I thought I was gonna finish in like 3 hours and a half. Finished in 2:20. 2 hours and 20 minutes, yeah.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
That is amazing. Did you
Yeah,
like
thank
come
you.
out like with any realizations or like anything, the point that like stick out to you? After?
You know, I don't know. I think the most thing I noticed throughout the entire run, I was just like, damn, like everybody has their own pace. Like everybody's fighting their own battle. Fighting their own battle. Sorry. And I was pretty present the entire time because I wasn't listening to music. My phone was on 15%.
Oh.
And I had to contact my friends after the race and make sure like where they were at and meet up with them. I literally ran with no music. Like the
just raw
first,
dog the
the
half
first
marathon.
mile, I was like, okay, I'm listening to a little bit of Blood Orange. Love him.
Yeah, come on.
And then at that point, my phone reached like 18%. So I was like, I just gotta raw dog this shit. It's like whether I like it or not, I gotta do this shit. So not listening to music honestly made me so present in the run. I think by my 4th mile, I was like, wow, like again, like I'm running a half marathon. Not many people can cross this off on their bucket list.
That's the thing. Like you did it though.
I did it.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That's big.
Thank you. It was fun. And then they had a Doechii concert after. I was like, I'm going fucking home.
Knees is
like,
blown out. Like,
I'm going home.
Knees
like,
is on the sidewalk.
I don't
right now.
give a
It's
fuck
just
about
like,
a concert.
Bro, no.
But yeah, I think I'm committing to either New York or LA Marathon. Trying to see like where I'll be.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Rooting for you.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
I appreciate
That's
that.
amazing.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
You're nuts. You're nuts. You're crazy.
Thank you.
You're crazy. But let's take it to the origin stories of like you, like as a person. Like where did you grow up in? Like what part
I
of the
grew
city?
up in South Central my entire life. I grew up in South Central, Compton. Well, we moved around a lot, but mainly in like areas of like Compton, Watts.
Okay.
But I remember most of my childhood, as in like my middle school, high school era, being in South Central.
Okay.
First lived on 69th in Vermont in middle school.
Okay.
And then I moved over to 67th and Western in high school. So I was always in the 60s
60s you did.
growing up. And then, I grew up there. 2-parent household. No siblings.
Oh damn, you're the only child.
I'm an only child. Yeah, and a lot of people don't know that.
Damn. No, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. That's
I know.
crazy.
Everybody thinks I have siblings, but I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's kinda feels like. I don't know.
If we're alone, like, or if we're friends for a good amount of time,
Yeah.
you'll realize like I'm an only child. Like,
Damn. So wait. So how was it like being a kid in that environment? Like what were you watching? What were you doing? Like what's some like memories that stick out to you as a kid?
I was one of those badass kids that just watched anything on YouTube.
Ooh, you're one of those
My parents are
kids.
deaf, so they didn't really have like, no, not in a bad way.
No, like no.
Not in a bad way.
No, I know what you mean.
They just can't hear. Literally not derogatory whatsoever. Like they kind of just yeah, I would like watch shit that I probably shouldn't have been watching. Also, my dad just, I don't know what's up with him, but he just doesn't have like a big idea on childhood.
Yeah.
So like cartoons, animes, or anything like that, I barely watched because I was just like watching Saw or fucking...
Oh my God. You wasn't watching SpongeBob or like Cartoon Network?
No, I didn't watch SpongeBob until I was like in high school or college because I knew what it was, but like we just didn't watch it like that growing up.
That's So Raven?
I did. I watched a little. No, so Disney Channel, I watched a little bit of. Yeah, but like it wasn't like I was limited. My dad would just be like, "Why the fuck are you watching that?" I'm
Like, bro, I'm 8.
I'm literally 8 years old.
The fuck?
I'm literally just enjoying my childhood. He made fun of me for it.
He's like, man, turn on porn activity.
Turn this shit off right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
But no, I watched a lot of movies.
Oh, okay.
I was always a big movie person. So shows, not so much, but movies, yeah.
Ooh,
they were, I think like my dad's favorite movie is The Warriors.
Oh.
So I watched that a lot when I was younger. Yeah, and then just like really good movies now, or
good.
that are seem like good movies now.
Okay.
That's what I watched back then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I feel that.
yeah.
To be honest, I feel like mine was kind of flipped. Because my childhood, my parents didn't really care what cartoons I watched. If it was cartoons, they'd be like, okay, this is chill.
Yeah.
Like with more like adulting stuff, like MTV and like BET, I couldn't really watch it. They were like, oh, that's kind of crazy. Like, they're kissing a lot.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't really watch that. And movies, I would never watch movies. So all the kids would be like, have you watched
Really?
Step Up? Or like, I'm like,
Step Up was such a good movie.
damn.
Though.
I watched it like 3 years ago or something like that.
How do you feel now watching it? Like, do you think
Like watching the movies I couldn't watch before, I'm like, damn. Like I remember like there were reference to joke.
Yeah.
I just see the kids laughing, I just be like, kind of laugh. Like, the fuck? But now watching it, I'm like, oh, that's what Tom was
Now you
talking
get
about.
it.
Like, damn it.
No, I feel that. I feel
Only
that.
10 years ago this happened.
Yeah.
It feels good though. Like,
That's good.
like my inner child is
At
getting,
least you're
like,
still catching up. Yeah, and feeling
Exactly.
what you were feeling when you
getting
were a
healed.
child.
Getting healed for sure.
Yeah.
But fast forwarding until like 2020, I was looking through your Twitter to find just more information about Lela. We're gonna get back to like her Twitter
He
later.
told me he wasn't gonna look through.
But this was more the cover tweets that Lela posted.
Oh my god.
But something that stuck out to me, I think you posted back in like 2020. This is good. You said, nervous about taking the next step in my life, but very confident in what happens. More of the story, never be afraid to do shit that you're passionate about, or you won't get anywhere. And looking at your journey now, I feel like you definitely have taken that step, because I feel like any event I go to in LA, it's really hard to escape people bringing up your name like in such a good light. It's like, Lela, oh my gosh, you don't know
Wow.
Lela? Lela's creative. What? You know Lela? I'm like, yeah, I know Lela. Like, oh my gosh, like, I just feel like your work gets talked about a lot, and just you as an overall person gets talked about. So like, where did this like creative itch for like photography and modeling come from? Like, what's your journey like?
Well, first of all, thank you. That was so kind of you. I did not know people were, you know, it's kind of crazy that people talk behind your back, not in a bad way, but like just like other people have a perception on you, because I hate being perceived, but like we'll get back to that.
Back to that.
How did that creative? I don't know. I really don't know. I started taking photos when I was in middle school. I was on the yearbook for like the yearbook staff for
damn,
like
okay,
for a
Lord,
little
that's right.
middle school yearbook.
Okay.
And there was a woman there. Her name was London. Not woman. She was my fucking age. We were middle school age. But she got me into photography fully, and I was just like super engulfed into like, you know, taking pictures of people and like scenes and like, I don't know, just like fucking life in general.
Yeah, of course.
And then I was still taking photos just on a film camera, because my mom always used a film camera. And then, yeah, I did that. And then at college, I dropped the camera for a little bit, and then COVID had fucking hit. And then like we were just all inside. We were just all inside the house, and I guess just taking photos of like random shit then was also really, really fun. And like, because we couldn't see so like people in general, I had only saw my friends or like people that I knew like, you know, were testing negative for COVID.
Exactly.
And all throughout that, I think my mom also just like really taught me to be like I'm a super genuine person.
Yeah.
And like still like hold like really good morals.
That's good.
And also my grandma, just love her, sweet lady she is, such a sweet lady. I call her G Money.
G Money, shout out G Money.
Shout out G Money.
Shout out G Money.
And yeah, I just like, I guess the more I get into this creative space, I saw how terrible people can be and how like morally they're not really good people.
Exactly.
A lot of people can be two-faced or, you know, just want to take advantage of you. And like, I do notice that a lot of people will become friends with you before, like they'll become friends with you for a reason that they have. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll use you just
to get something like out of it.
Yeah. I hate doing that.
Yeah.
I barely even like talking to people.
That's
like
weird.
I can't lie. Ew, sorry. Which is why it's really surprising when people say, well, I guess not surprising, but like it's just shocking sometimes when people say they've heard of me or they know me, because I don't usually like, and not in a bad way again, but I don't usually like give out my energy to a whole bunch of people. Like I know the industry could just be like so like
it's overwhelming.
It's so overwhelming and so soul sucking. Like I'm very limited to, you know, creating with people or like putting out my creativeness. Like it's taken me maybe 3 years to like actually fully put out my work. Like the stuff that I put on my Instagram or like my photography page, like those are like only 200 posts. I have about like 17,000 photos that I still upload to every single day. Like I take photos every day. It's so hard for me to share creatively. And you know what? I forgot the question, so.
That was beautiful though.
Okay, thank you.
That was beautiful. I'm just like, damn, just seeing your work in art. Like I feel like some of my favorites from you are like the pictures you took of Kayla. Is it Kayla? Kayla. She had like the Mexico jersey on. You got to, like,
yes, Kayla, yes.
Amazing photos.
Thank
and like the
you.
photos of you and Shane that you took of Shane.
Thank you, those
really
are my
nice.
favorite ones, yes.
I don't know, just I feel like your stories, like, I don't know, I feel like they kind of give a sense of like who you are and like they have like intention and like, kind of like storytelling in a way. But like, do you have any like photos from your work that you feel like, damn, I'm proud of this? Or like photos that make you feel like you?
There's this one photo that I took maybe in 2020 during COVID. Where I was on Figueroa and I can't remember if it's Slauson or Florence, but Figueroa and one of those two. And the houses over on that street by the freeway are just like, they're beat up. They look like the city really needs to help them out.
No, please.
But there's that one photo where it's a really beat up house, but a beautiful AMG Benz. And there's like a couple kids playing in the front lawn, and I think that's one of my favorite photos. And it was a beautiful sunny day, and I was just driving on the driving back onto the freeway because I was living in Northridge at the time. And I was like, fuck, let me scramble and get my camera. Shot it, and then when it came out, it was like one of my favorite photos ever. And it's crazy that I shot it with that camera at the time because the shutter speed wasn't working. So if you know anything about cameras, you know that if the shutter speed doesn't match to like what you're actually shooting at, like the lens will like cover like your photo basically. And I thought I was going to do that for this photo, but it was perfect. So it's either that one or like some photos that I took of some cars in Sacramento, and these OGs was just on the block like throwing their shit up. And yeah, I think like I really do appreciate when my stories or when my photos tell stories. I think like, sounds really corny, but I like when people like resonate with them, and I like when people like just think it's like an old photo, but you know, it's actually really recent. So yeah.
So no, it definitely gives off feelings of like, I don't know, it just leaves me wanting more, like, oh dang, this photo just looks, I don't know, it's just so grasping, it just talks to you in a way. So I'm just like, yeah, like you really got an eye for like,
thank you.
Cool shit.
I appreciate that.
What would you say like your sense of like style, photography wise came from?
I don't know. I think just like, I didn't know documentary photography was a thing until like maybe 2-3 years ago, but that's kind of how I wanted to like depict my photos.
Okay.
I don't feel like I have a style. I think I just like lighting and coloring is like my favorite thing. So if something looks right in my head and I'm just like, wow, like
exactly
vibrant, I'm like, let me get that.
I feel that. I feel
like
that.
this is it right here.
It just makes sense to you.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
Not like that much thought going into it. Just like, this looks cool to me. I'm just snapping.
Exactly.
That's real.
You know, granted though, I do feel like I wish I brought my camera to a lot more places.
Yeah.
But I'm also just like, wow, like, let me live in the moment type of shit.
I mean, how is that? Like, because I feel like my sister and like hanging out with Jay too, like they take pictures. So, I don't know. They kind of get stuck between like, okay, I do want to bring my camera, but there's a lot to bring it out. And sometimes I do want to stay present. Like, I guess, is there anything that goes in your process that's not really like shown on Instagram that like is important to you? Or you feel like people need to know more about?
When it comes to taking photos?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like, yeah, I would like to live in the moment. That is one thing, but I feel like because I'm pretty young, I'm like, this moment won't be the last time.
Okay.
Which, like, I mean, I guess the feeling will be the last time, but like this certain, like, I don't know. Like, I know I won't, like, this won't be the last time where I can get like an opportunity like this.
Exactly.
Or where I can see an opportunity like this. So I'm never really like tripping.
Okay, that's good then, honestly.
And like if there ever is a time where I'm like, damn, like I wish, you know, I took a photo of that.
Yeah.
I'm always like, okay, well, at least I experienced it.
Exactly. At least I went through this moment.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
I'm
I
like,
saw it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay with me.
I feel that.
I don't need anything else.
Exactly. That's cool though. And even like, she also like models too, y'all. Don't Lela.
Allegedly.
Multifaceted.
Allegedly.
Cap. But no, how'd you get into modeling? Because when I see your pictures, it's not like so black and white. Like I feel like you definitely give off your personality in your pictures. Like I feel like people get a sense of like who you are just seeing your pictures.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But when you tap into that?
First year of college, pre-COVID, because it was like I got COVID. COVID hit like in the middle of my first year, or maybe towards the end of my first year. Excuse me, sorry. Modeling. Yeah, so I was just taking photos of somebody, or somebody was taking photos of me, and then some girl comes up to me and she's like, "You're so gorgeous, you should model." It's usually how it always starts. Like somebody tells you that you should model. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Fuck it. Yeah. Like, let's see where this goes. Yeah, I just reached out to a couple people. It's like, you want to take photos of me?
Yeah,
like,
literally.
Some people were starting like a little, like a brand or whatever. Yeah. And they had reached out to me and I was like, fuck it. Like, who cares?
Yeah, fuck it.
And then, yeah, from then is when I got in front of the camera. Yeah, I only say allegedly though because I don't really like modeling anymore.
Oh, for real? Kind of like grew out of it in a way?
I think I just grew out of it. The industry is super competitive.
It is. It is.
I hate how competitive it is. And you know what I mean? I love a good fight, but I'm just like, okay, I don't really care for
like,
being in front of that. Yeah, I'm like, you know what, you guys, you got that.
For real.
But yeah, that's when I started modeling. I still do it if it's, you know, to my benefit, but I'm not the biggest fan of it.
I mean, what's like, how do you approach like being in front of the camera compared to like being behind the camera? Like, is there like...
Oh, I love this question because I actually do apply it a lot. I'm like, okay, what would look good in front of a camera? Like if I was doing like a beauty shot or like a fashion campaign, I'm like, what shot would be really creative in front of a camera? And I use that with my poses. And vice versa. Like if I'm shooting somebody else in front of a camera, I'm like, what poses would I do that I should give to this person, you know, in like any type of setting. And yeah, I think having both perspectives is really special.
I feel like it gives you like the upper hand, damn near, because you model too. So you're like, actually, this probably doesn't look right. You could do this or like change it up a little bit. And just like, I don't know, just give tips. And you're like have experience too. So I feel like that really helps.
Exactly. It does really help. And it also makes, if I'm taking a photo, it makes the other person feel comfortable. And if somebody's taking a photo of me, it makes their job easier and just like wrapping shit up quickly. Because I know I'd be wanting to get it out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? Let's speed this up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel you. That's good though, having just like both perspectives. So
Yeah.
I definitely feel like that helps a lot. But no. So moving forward to you and your home girls, just the girls.
Yes.
Like, I really love the bond that you guys have, like off and on the screen. Like everything just feels genuine and like just real. And just, I don't know, every time I see one person, I'm like, I just think of like the other person. If I see Dasani, I think of you. If I see Jasmine, I think of Dasani. Like,
those are my ladies.
It's all intertwined. But like, how did that start? Like, how did, I guess, the friendship and like just the girls start?
So the friendship, I met Jazz randomly at a party. Very random. I went with my friend all day, but I think I can't remember if she introduced us or if we just introduced ourselves to Jazz. Followed each other on Instagram that night, bada bing, bada boom, whatever.
Yeah.
Didn't talk to her for like 2 months.
Damn.
Like we just followed each other.
Yeah.
Didn't talk to her for like 2 months. Then one day she like asked to send a playlist. I sent a playlist because she was starting her DJ journey. She had literally just got like a controller and she was starting the journey of becoming a DJ. She was like, just send me songs that you guys have.
Damn.
I was like, fuck it. I have a playlist, but it's like really old. Sent her the playlist. Maybe like 2 weeks later, she texts me. She's like, do you want to go out with me? I'm like, fuck it. And I think it was like to apartment 200 or some shit.
Oh, okay.
I was like, fuck it. We go have a ball.
What?
But literally that night after apartment 200, I have not stopped seeing her. Like literally after that night, we were glued to the hip like every single day after that. Like after work, you want to hang out? Sure, I want away. Yeah, it was crazy. And then she introduced me to Dasani. Dasani's a little firecracker.
Dasani,
Every
big
time-
Leo.
Big Leo. Every time you meet her, she will get you blackout drunk. Because the first 2 or 3 times was blackout drunk with her. And I didn't get into that point until I met her.
Dasani.
And then, we were just like roaming the streets together, being little crazy hood rats, bad little kids. And then we were also friends with somebody else at the time. He had known that she wanted to start her DJ journey. And at this point, she had basically like, she had like a nice sound. She had a beautiful sound, actually. She had a really, really good sound. And like, she was feeling prepared and ready to go out and DJ. So he had her DJ at his party. She also did it at my party, but his party was like it was like an album release or a song release.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I remember now.
Yes. Everybody loved her. And then I forgot, like she was getting gigs at the time. And then there was this one point where she was just like, I want to throw parties. And then they went out and found bars and they were like, now we're here. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Our first party was like a summer pool party like 2 years ago, maybe?
I remember.
Yeah.
I've seen the post. I feel like since then, y'all just been like taking over.
Yeah, no, it's like, I gotta give them their credit though. They're like the real, like, they go out, they find the bars. They're really business oriented. Like they're just like doing the damn thing. I just do production and like and the photos.
Bro.
But like I appreciate how much they let me have creative control over the production and like the photos. But yeah, they're amazing.
Sheesh.
They're really amazing.
No.
Like I every day I'm inspired by like women like them because it's insane.
Just seeing y'all progress and just like where it's at right now is like
so
mind blowing. I'm like, damn, I'm dancing like in a group of like 500 plus people. I'm like, wait.
It's crazy.
Y'all did this.
Yeah.
Like y'all fucking did this.
And she, you know what? I also got to give it to Jazz. Jazz, love her. She's also probably like one of the most delusional people ever, but like it works for her every single time. Like there's not a doubt in my mind where I'm just like, I don't like sometimes where in the back of my head, I'm like, damn, I don't know if we're going to reach this amount of people. She'll be like, we're fine. Like, you know, if she says we're fine, we're fine.
We're good.
Like, that's all I need to know.
I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
y'all are making waves in the city. Like,
Thank
niggas
you.
are sending y'all flyers. I'm like, oh shit. Like,
I didn't, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's other people that I haven't talked to in years that I've seen at that party. And I'm like, damn,
no,
it's amazing.
Emotion.
It is amazing.
Y'all got it.
Thank you.
Y'all got it.
Thank you, King.
But nah, how would y'all like, what's it like providing a space for DJs who are women? Like, how has that been for you guys?
You know what? I feel like that's more a question for Jazz because she's the one that really curates our DJs.
Oh, okay.
They mainly just want people to dance, you know, and not feel like you have to be a fucking fly on the wall and just stand there like you're crazy, you know? Like, we just wanted people to dance. We want people to feel good. We want people to drink, you know, have the time of their lives instead of just like feeling like it's only a safe space for men. Because a lot of these parties or events are curated by men. And it gets
a little
played out. It gets played out. So yeah, us being women, I feel like gives us a bigger advantage because women are always looking for parties that, you know, are fun. And I'm not saying other parties can't be fun, but like, we know that like it'll hit, you know, and it'll be a good feeling.
No, most definitely. Because the parties I've been to, like, just straight vibe. The Singing Tomorrow party that y'all had,
thank you.
I just feel like it's a perfect blend of like party, but like pinata time, and y'all like hitting the pinata, and like mechanical bull. And
it was
just,
so
like,
cute. Everybody had a really good idea for that.
Really, just good vibes. At least, I guess the party culture right now. What's something that you like seeing, and what's something that you want to like abolish? Like, what's some things that you don't like? At least want to see more of at parties.
I want to see more. I want to see more men asking women to dance, you know? Like, I feel like, or just men dancing in general, I feel like they just stand there.
You feel like that's not like a thing at the moment? Not as much of a thing at the moment?
No, I don't think it is. You know, I think men are just like, let me buy you a drink and then stop it there. Like, I don't know. I haven't met a single man who's just like, let's get a drink, let's dance, let's have, you know, a cute little moment on the dance floor.
Let's make more moments, guys. Come on. Damn.
Let's have a cute little moment on the dance floor. Like, let's get into, you know, something cute on the dance floor, you know, feel a little sensual. I don't think a lot of men do that. Like, I think they're really scared. And I think they're embarrassed in a way. Like, I feel like maybe it's an ego thing. Maybe it's like, I'm not gonna dance with no fucking shorty. Like, okay, you're weird. Like, you're weird. And like, I don't know. I think either that or just like, just dancing in general. Just really, LA just has like a shit culture for like
honestly,
people dancing.
Honestly,
like, I don't think a lot of people dance in LA.
I just feel like sometimes people are either too cool to dance. Where they wait on other people to start it. And that's when they start dancing. I just feel like it needs to be more of a like, I don't know, more of a mindset of just like, okay, if I start dancing, people are gonna start dancing. And just like saying fuck it, you know?
Right. Like, nobody cares that much. I promise.
That's the thing. If I'm the only one dancing, like, I'm the only one dancing.
Who cares?
But like, I don't know. I just feel like people need to be like more comfortable. Just like expressing themselves on dance floor. Just like saying fuck it.
So do I.
So summer 2025. I'm saying fuck it more and just
everybody's dancing.
And guys, let's start asking girls to dance. Little Dougies and a little two-step.
A little two-step, nothing too crazy.
Nothing crazy. Nothing you don't have to do backflips and like Chris Brown, like stomp the yard. But like,
although I would like to see that if anybody has that.
Stomp the yard, two-step, backflip, do all of that.
If somebody has that in them, I would like to see that.
Please, please. But this leads us to our first segment of the day. Party, over and underrated. So I'm gonna throw out some classic like party moves, moments, and stereotypes. And Lela,
I'm excited.
Have to tell us if it's overrated or underrated. Now, if she can't decide, I gotta take a shot. So, Lela, please decide.
I'm not please decide any of them.
So, your take on Irish goodbyes, over or underrated?
Ooh, underrated. Ooh. I do not want to go around this goddamn packed club telling niggas I'm about to go home and sleep. And then some of them will be drunk and be like, you leaving?
Oh, God.
No. Yes, actually. I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
Oh, God.
No, underrated. Fuck. I think we should do more of that. And then a simple, see ya, on the way home.
Boom, text.
Good. Great.
Fuck. Okay, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that. That's kind
I'm
of
like, overrated, okay, I get it. But like, if it's packed, I'm not doing that
it's
shit.
too much. You gotta like,
Gotta squeeze.
hey, come get to my
Yeah.
friend. Like, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I'm not doing that shit.
It's a lot.
No, yeah.
Damn, that's real.
Why? Did you say overrated? Like, was that your...
I don't even know what my answer was, to be honest.
Okay,
It was
okay.
like, I get it if you have to do it. If it's just us for real,
If it's just us, then I'm
and y'all
like,
just leave, I'm like, bro, wait. I'm
that's
just
kind
talking
of
about,
weird.
like,
Yeah. If it's
I know
like
you for
5
real.
people in the room,
Yeah, don't do that.
That's
to me.
weird.
Like, don't do that. But like a
That's
packed
so
party,
weird.
I get it though.
yeah,
It
yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But kickback, say bye to me, gang.
Right.
I love
Especially
you,
if I invite you to my house. Now you're strange.
You're strange. Now you're weird.
Now you're a little strange.
Okay, boom. Next one. Bringing back a bottle you brought to a house party. If nobody sips it for real, if they take like a little sips, what you'll take?
Bringing back a bottle?
Say you brought a bottle for somebody, right? Like, oh, Casamigos.
Right.
And like, you bring it, but
Right.
nobody sips it for real.
Right.
You have permission to bring it back. What's your take on it?
I don't know. Y'all gonna get whatever the fuck I get. Like,
What's your take on
if this was like $12, I think.
Hey man, I'm not gonna go.
I think it's underrated because
It's good.
once they get to a certain point of drunkenness, they're not gonna care what bottle it is. They're not gonna care what bottle. Maybe mix it with some, I don't know, Capri Sun, mango juice. Like, you'll be fine.
That is the thing.
You'll be so good. But I would not ever bring Casamigos to a party though. So that's the
That's an
thing.
example. That's an example.
I wouldn't be bringing Casamigos to a party. That's a little insane. They just got a lawsuit.
Wait, for what? Actually, don't
For
even
not-
talk about it. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're not gonna talk about it. Act like I said something else. Damn.
They're literally getting hit with a lawsuit.
Hey man, nah. We said something else. So next one. Okay. LA hot dogs after a party.
So good. Oh my God. They're not overrated, but they're not, well, maybe. They might be. I think about it. I've personally never gotten food poisoning, but I've heard of so many people who've gotten food poisoning.
Horror stories.
So I'm like, oh,
That's the thing.
that's crazy. But you know what? Maybe a little overrated now because we have Avenue 26 and they're open until like 3 a.m. But that's really worse for the people out here in like Harbor City, Long Beach, because y'all are not driving 20 minutes to downtown LA.
We're not. To be real with you.
That's crazy.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So maybe overrated for hot dogs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two more. Damn. Let's see. Doing TikTok dances at parties. Over and underrated.
Oh my God. You know what?
Hey. Over underrated doing TikTok dances at parties. I have a take, but
No, I want to hear your take.
okay, it was like a known song.
Right.
I like wait. Let me cook. It was like a known TikTok song and like y'all playing it. I might tap hip a little bit, you know.
Right.
My little, la, la, la.
A little 1-2.
But like, if all you're doing is straight TikTok dances, I'm just like, are you brave enough to formulate your own rhythm? Like, are you like, just be you for a little bit.
It's like a safety net.
It's
a safety
just
net
be
for
you
them.
for a little bit. You don't have to
Yeah.
like all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, let me see your like unformulated two-step.
Yeah.
You know? I
Right.
just feel like that's cute to me. Like,
That is cute.
Shawty don't know what she's doing, but
Maybe
she's doing it though.
Maybe it is overrated. I could agree with you on that.
In a way.
I'm like, you're not creative.
You know, you just like sticking
Right.
to the script.
Like, come on,
It's
dude.
just like, okay, I feel like a moment though, like, we're all doing
Yeah.
it. For the one time.
I'll hit a little.
That's the thing.
You know?
I'm not hitting on TikTok dances. Like, I'm gonna do it with you though. Don't
I
hit
might
on
hit
me.
that. I might hit that.
No, yeah, but
But
like,
anything else, like, if you're like doing a little, I can't.
nah,
That would piss me the fuck off.
the entire time.
Genuinely, that would piss me off.
I'm
like,
saying.
and we're in our 20s.
You're a grown man.
You're
We're
grown.
grown. We're grown.
You're a grown man.
Nah,
and
I'm playing
you
though.
thought you was gonna be Mr. Bitches with that? Come on.
Come on, it's crazy.
Come on.
Come on, it's nuts. I like the TikTok dances.
Come on.
24/7 though at the parties.
Insane.
You see?
Don't do it.
He gets it. He gets it. Damn. One more or two more? Let's see. Pulling up to the party early. Over or under?
Underrated. I feel like if they have goodies, if the party has goodies, like buy one, get one free shot, and you pull, and it ends at 10:30 and you pull up at 10:45, like you missed it. You missed the buy one, get one free shot. Like,
That's real.
you could have been so much more lit than everybody else there, and you missed your opportunity. And like, yeah, a lot of parties have goodies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, if you get a free joint, free food.
There's no goodies.
And parking.
Oh my God.
People don't think about that. If you pull up to a party early, you get a really good parking spot. Like, there have been so many times where I put up early. Granted, it was my own parties, but
It's like, yeah.
I got a really good parking spot.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah. I know. It could be overrated because, like, you don't want to be the awkward one there just like,
Hey.
hey, guys.
Honestly, though, I just feel like it builds character.
It does.
But would I build that character today?
Right.
It depends on the party. If it's the homies, I'm pull up early.
Yeah.
But like, if I kind of don't know you,
Right.
I pull up early. I'm like one of the first ones there.
Yeah.
And they have to like kind of force conversations with me, like,
Don't do that.
Hey, like, I don't know. I just like to be there like when the vibe has started.
Yeah.
I come in like 2 hours in. I'm like, it's my time.
Right.
I'm at the party now.
Right.
It depends. It depends.
No, I want to be. Yeah, I want to be in the midst.
Exactly.
Of like
just
everybody
pull up,
having
boom,
fun.
We're
Right.
already lit.
Right.
Bam.
Right.
Last one.
Okay, work.
Last one. Catcall.
You know what? I'm no better than a man. I be trying to catcall men too.
You see?
I am no better than a man.
What's the takes?
I don't mind catcalling. I don't mind catcalling if they just don't do it in a weird way. But you know what? And this is for my women out there. Catcall them back. Degrade them. I don't know. Like.
I wish I had a camera recording your face.
Degrade them. Call them out. Say you want to get in their drawers. I don't know. Like,
Hello.
I don't mind. I think just when it gets a little disrespectful towards women, it's like, okay, like not relax. Like, fucking relax. Like, it's right.
Yeah, like,
you're scaring the women.
Yeah.
And now there's none over here. And now I see it. Now I understand why.
It's El Riz.
It's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, princess girl.
Big P's in the building.
She is gorgeous self. Look at you. Okay. So sorry.
No.
Do you have time for a pee? Can I have pee?
Oh yeah. We can take a break. Boom. So Lela.
Hey.
Thank you so much for coming today.
Of course. It was an honor.
You. Like, we had too much fun.
We had so much
Appreciate you,
fun.
man. So thank you so much.
So much.
Do you have any like goals or any plans for the rest of the year that you want to tell the people? Anything?
Any goals? You know, I just vibe. I really just vibe.
Just
Just doing my own thing. Do I have any goals? I want to host my first gallery this year.
Ooh.
I really want to do that this year. That's a big goal of mine. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Anything else that I have? I don't know. I know that I want to travel a lot more with my photography.
Okay.
I think that's always been a huge goal of mine. And maybe direct more.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't make a director's debut, but I fucking directed something for our party.
Oh, the video
For
that was
the
on your...
Cinco de Mayo party. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So that was actually one of the takes from, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Warriors. But I was talking about it earlier in the podcast, and I was like, that was my dad's favorite movie.
Yeah.
I took a scene from that movie and actually recreated it and made it my own little
full
spin.
circle moment.
Yeah, it was cute. It was really cute. And then everybody in the comments was like, "Oh my god, like I love this reference." Da 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 da. I wasn't expecting to get the feedback that I got, but I was
show your
like,
dad?
no. He's one of those parents where he's like, art doesn't pay the bills. I'm like, you got me, because I still work. I'm like, we're gonna get there.
I feel you. Same.
But yeah, I want to direct a lot more.
Yeah.
Just like short films or like advertisements, commercials. I want to do that a lot more. I think it's so fun. It's so fun. And yeah, I don't know if I have anything to say to the people. I think, like, you know, just create what you want to create. You don't have to share it with anybody, but like, you should, you know, like, I feel like people are so in their heads about, I say people, but like really me, like I'm always so in my head about like how the other person might perceive me or like how my art is going to make other people feel. But like genuinely, like no one really gives a shit. Like people give a shit, but like,
it's not as serious as you
and
think
it's not
it
as
is,
serious as you think it is.
Yeah.
I think honestly, truly everybody is really creative at their core, but they haven't unlocked that part of themselves yet, or they just don't feel inclined to. Like, you know, like there's fucking accountants on Wall Street who just have like a set schedule. And maybe that's their version of creativity, or like maybe that's just like, that just works for them. But I personally, like, I think everybody should be